class, Vintage Romance, we talk about all things vintage. Vintage papers, vintage books, how I create and use my vintage papers, how we paint on them. There's just so much that we do in this class. We make paper bouquets. We repurpose old books. These ones are super simple because they're just the original book. And I just, sometimes, let's see, some of them I have reinforced the pages. I don't know if this one needed it. Sometimes you'll need to add a little bit of tape just to hold them in solid, but for the most part, when you find a good book, you don't need to do that. So I just have, this one I just wrapped I stenciled on the front and then I just wrapped a little piece of cute ribbon on it. This one here, we actually put a tie on it to wrap around. I haven't used this one yet because I'm still using the other one, but I did pull out the loose pages, and then whenever I felt like they were really bad, like they could be reinforced, I reinforced them. This is a simple way to create a journal for those of you that are intimidated by that. So this is the inspiration for this other book, a receipt book. I tried to find more of these because I love these, and I've kind of been using it sparingly because I just like playing in it, but we recreated a receipt book using an old cover, and I think it's fun. But anyways, and then we repurposed. I found these old books. My husband actually did at a swap meet when we were in Arizona, and I just thought the covers were so pretty. They were $1, and the pages were kind of falling out, so I tore them out completely and just put a new signatures. I just sewed 2 new signatures in it, and then I added a paper bouquet thingy here for the center of it because there's a space there, so I just kind of taped that in there. This book has lots of tip-ins and tabs and little accordion tip-ins, just some fun stuff in this journal, and we create this in that class. We talk about all the different vintage papers. I'm about to post some more. I've ordered some more vintage papers that I'm going to walk through in that class again, but I always have like a folder of just a stash of these invoices and correspondence and that kind of thing that I use. I also use ledger papers for these, and then I just paint on them. I use these as practices, that kind of thing. So we talked about this a little bit. And so I have a stash of these. Sometimes I will cut these up and use them. Sometimes I'll take pictures of them and print them off and use them. It just all depends. But anyways, we talk about this. We do some botanical studies. We're in the middle of a botanical studies challenge, and I actually did one in this. My botanical studies challenge book that I use is in my camper right now because we're going to Seward, and I wanted to use that to do some studies while I was in Seward. Where is the one that I did in here? It was so much fun. I was kind of proud of it. So let's see if we can find it. This is, nope. Come on, I know it's here. There it is. I did it on this, and I thought this was fun, and I just stapled the little pieces here. I did a Northern Bluebell study, which I love these. Like, I love the leaves, I love everything. So I did one in this journal, so you can do them in your journal too. So anyways, moving on. I get these books on Etsy, where they take old books and repurpose them and put really nice watercolor paper in here. And I don't normally paint on watercolor paper, but I like sometimes it's nice just to practice and study, and have, like, I call it my toolbox, because whenever I'm like, what flower should I paint now, I'll flip through here and find some that I like and recreate and paint them. Like this one I did all winter type of botanicals. This one was all the botanicals in Hawaii. This is under the sea. Leaves and stems. But anyways, it just gives me a place to come and get inspiration, but also to practice too. So I have many books that I practice in. I like to try different ways of practice, just because like using just vintage paper or just watercolor paper isn't great for me. I like to do so many different things. So anyways, and then we make these little seasons garden books where you can, after you've painted and fussy coated, you can put your botanicals in these. This one is, I did seasons, and this one I just did like leaves and stems, rose-ish, daisy-ish, other petals, that kind of thing. But anyways, kind of fun. The class is just a lot of fun. One of the things I thought we would do is grab, where did it go? Grab this, and we will create a quick and easy layout in here, I think. I have some stuff right here. Let's see. Some of these are dried out. I wanted to do a little drawing on this. Just kind of. So what I'm going to do is just kind of do a little sketch down here. I don't know, something different. I wanted to combine many different styles here. So I'll do some painted pieces. I'll have some little sketches here, and then I'll do some clip art. I like using all of my resources in one layout, because it, like, even when I'm using somebody else's clip art, by doing this I make the layout my own, and so I really enjoy doing that, combining everything that I have to create something that works for me. Let's see, maybe one, well, I'm gonna leave it like that. Maybe we'll do something up here. Do a little. I also like using stamped words as well as written words. I think it's fun to add all the different elements in. And so I do have some stamped words already ready, but I just use simple little alphabet stamps. They work great. They stamp on fabric and on paper, obviously. So it's kind of nice. Okay, so we'll do that. Just kind of, I like to add a little tension line throughout my when I draw with ink, even ink and pencil, any kind of sketch like that. I just think it adds a little interest whenever you just add a little bit of tension to the, when I say tension, just adding a bolder mark randomly. Sometimes I do it in the curve or at the base. It just adds a little more interest whenever you do that. You can see that how I did it here, and like sometimes like adding it on the stem and smoothing it out adds just enough interest. Anyways, makes it a little more interesting. So I like that. Let's see what we have. I have some little teeny botanicals I kind of wanted to use. I had these painted already. Let's see what we got. I wondered how this would look to just kind of, let's see. Just add some of these throughout this. Let's see, maybe here and here. What about like that and like, I'm not liking that. Maybe these two. be best. Like this and like this, and then put a word there, I think. I think I'm gonna leave this because I love that, just the print kind of going on there. Let's see, let me get some glue. Put this one. Wait, I can already feel I didn't get the... I already had papers laid down on this because when I was creating this journal, I kind of glued different papers in it and to give me some kind of base start of how to put things in here. I mean, you know what I mean? Just so that I'm not overthinking it, which I always do anyways. I think I'm going to do it like that. There. And then I'm going to put a little clip art piece there, which I have a stash of Art House Whimsy here that I like to use. And I think I want to use the sea themed ones, I think. Too big. I think I have a little one of that. I think that's kind of cute. Let's see what else we got here that we could kind of tuck there and there. Oh, I like that. See how quickly that stuff kind of just, oh, and maybe that right there. Ah, nice. Okay. Put this one. Her clip art is my favorite. It like works so well with the art that I do because it has a vintage feel to it. And I just love it. Tracy is magic. Just love her clip art. I'll leave a link to her shop in this post. She's on Etsy, and I think she's located in England. She always has like freebies and sales when you sign up for her newsletter. She has quite a few things that she's pretty generous. She's just a sweet person. I'm not affiliated in any way, but I just think she's amazing. So I'm a fan is all I'm saying. I'm girl gushing here. Girl gushing hard because I love her clip art. It's almost like she created it just for me. And I'm sure you'll feel the same way. But anyways, that's how simple these kind of pull together when you have everything kind of prepped. So like I cut out my clip art, I have my botanicals ready, and I can just kind of dive in and get busy without a lot of fuss. Let's see, what word should we? Hope, dream. Since it's like mermaidish, let's do dream. I'm gonna put the word right across her right here. I stamp a bunch of these and run them through the Xyron sticker maker so that they're ready to roll. But there you go. I think it turned out cute. Kind of like it. Well, anyways, if you're interested, this class is available now until the 18th of July 2024. This class is on an early bird special, which it's normally $129, and so you get a big discount because it's $99 right now. The class is very large. There's a lot going on, and it will grow because we're doing some botanical challenges throughout this next year. And so I am recording little bits and pieces to add to it through those challenges. So just keep in mind that this class is big, but it's created in a way that you can watch some, come back to it, or even pick and choose what you want to do. I wanted people to have options. And so I created this class in a way that gives you options, but also allows you to come back and play whenever you feel like it. So check it out. Let me know what you think.